Hey, it's Randytbird out here in soggy, wet Arizona. A little bit of break between the storms. It's been raining for the better part of 5 days. Hasn't been much of a motorcycle weekend, other than just going to a few shops and looking around at stuff. Just hasn't been a very good weekend for that, for riding. You can ride if you want, if you like getting wet. The biggest reason I don't ride in the rain, if I can avoid it, is stupid people. Stupid people that don't know how to drive, people that don't have any better sense than to slow down when it's wet out. And you know, it's always interesting if you're on a bike, but when it's raining, it's so much more so. I watch stupid people. I mean, the sirens never stop while it's raining. Yeah, people bouncing off each other and whatever. So this is just a really short ride to maintain my sanity for a few minutes. I go stir crazy real easy. So figured I'd get out of the house for a few minutes and just go for a short cruise and hope I don't get caught in a downpour. As you can see, the sky is very uncharacteristically gray for Arizona. Road closed. Okay. Was not expecting that. A lot of construction in this neighborhood. I guess I'm gonna have to turn around. So just kind of riding around. I haven't been on this street before, so remains to be seen. I took a drive earlier. It was raining pretty good. I just had to get out of the house, and so I just ended up towards Scottsdale. I went to Go Arizona Motorcycles, which is a Triumph, Kawasaki, KTM, Husqvarna, Royal Enfield, Honda, you name it, Indian dealer, just to look at bikes and to be around it. And yeah, that was sort of interesting. I took a shortcut through the reservation I'd alluded to on a previous video, that I was going to check that out. Well, I got back up in there and I found some dirt roads, so my car is now all muddy. And but there's going to be some interesting things. I think I'm going to go and here one of these next couple weeks I'm going to check out that area, and there's some interesting stuff out there. But for the most part, it was odd. I'd really never been back in there for many years, so it's kind of different. So to keep myself occupied, I've been changing out parts on the bike. Put a different seat on it that I used before. Just messing around with things. I get bored, so I like to tinker. But I have extra parts, so it allows me to do crazy stuff like that. We're riding around here, the neighborhood where I live. Pretty much all weekend long, I just been kind of trying to keep myself amused. Messing around in the garage. I tried to put a backrest on my quad, and that turned out to be a minor disaster. I'm glad I didn't spend a lot of money on it, because it just flat does not fit. It's one of those one size fits all. Turns out to be one size fits a few, but not all. So I tried several different ways, considered drilling other holes, and it just wasn't going to work. So, and of course I've held on to it long enough that I can't return it. So that's something else for the swap meet, I guess. A nice feel. The air is nice and cool. It's only been in the 70s and very low 80s the last couple of days. Being the rain is here, this is very uncharacteristic. Actually, it used to be like this years ago, and we're actually having a full monsoon this year, which is really different. I'm just kind of running around aimlessly right now. I don't really know where I'm going. There's a little curve on this road. There's also a huge puddle down here. Yep, here's a huge puddle down here by close to the car dealership, this little industrial area. You guys are probably amused in the rainy parts of the country that you ride in. This is unusual for us. There's a car lot with no cars. A dealer having a heck of a time. The dealers are keeping cars in their inventories. You know, most everything's used. The Lincoln dealer across the street doesn't look like it has anything new. You know, I'd help them out, but I can't afford a Lincoln. And having just bought a car here just in the last couple weeks, traded in my Ford and got a little Chevy Trax all-wheel drive. So far, that's been a pretty cool little car. Little mini SUV. Go for a quick blast down the freeway here. US 60. Again, it's still looking pretty rough out here, but I had to get out on the bike for a little while. Ah, this bike sounds good. Big black cloud up there ahead. Man, people do not know what turn signals mean. Anyway, just a quick blast, kind of to maintain my sanity on a real rainy weekend. The roads are dry right now, but there's more coming according to the news. Street Bob's running good as ever. I know Harleys love this cool, damp weather. Remember when I had shovel heads, man, they love this kind of weather. They did not like hot weather at all. They were constantly pinging and smoking at traffic lights and all that fun stuff from back in the day. Anyway, felt a couple sprinkles. I'm gonna be careful or I'm gonna get myself good and wet here. Well, we're gonna cut this one short today. Just a quick little blast around the area. Kind of again, maintain my sanity for a little while. Yeah, I think this whole ride will be about 5-10 miles at the most. And it is starting to rain again. Uh-oh. Yours truly going to get wet. There, right in front of me is a little Chevy Trax like the one I've got, except mine is red. It's funny, when you buy a vehicle, you start noticing them being around more. Here, where you really maybe did not pay that much attention to them before, but now I see them everywhere. And that's kind of curious to me. That cloud looks like that could do some serious dumping. It's sprinkling now. Like I said, tinkering with the bike in the garage. At any rate, this is Randytbird out here in swampy wet Arizona. I hope you guys, thank you for subscribing. I hope you guys are having a good time, and I think it's probably better weather in other parts of the country. I hope you're enjoying it, and I appreciate the subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Like my videos, share them. I sure appreciate it. I had the YouTube bot subscribers. I've been going up and down the last couple weeks, and it's been kind of an up and down, but kind of hovered around 585, 588. So I'm still hoping to get to 600 by the end of the month. So anyway, Randytbird, you all have a good day, and I will talk to you later.